Welcome back everybody. Yes, Venom. I've been following this closely because Venom is one of my favorite characters, but when I saw that they were going with the PG rating instead of an R rating, alarm bells started ringing in my head, or maybe that's just tinnitus. Anyways, why would I worry about Venom being PG instead of R rated? Well, because PG is playing it safe. Now, making an R rated movie doesn't automatically make it good, but there were things I felt would have made Venom more interesting if they had had the balls to do it. Well, they didn't, and it seems like playing it safe caused the movie to be very mediocre according to people who have seen it. Now take this with a grain of salt, because the first impressions that came out of The Last Jedi was that it was the greatest movie ever made, so you never know with these folks, but let's have a look-see. Mike Ryan, I'm fascinated with Venom. The cast seems to all know they're in a darker superhero movie, except Tom Hardy, who is basically remaking Jim Carrey's Liar Liar. I kinda loved watching this movie in a Rocky Horror type of way. At one point, Tom Hardy and Venom make out. Of course they do. An intergalactic non-binary symbiote. The whole movie is Venom telling Tom Hardy's Eddie Brock over and over, "I'm hungry, Eddie. I want to eat a Brian, Eddie. You're a loser, Eddie. You're a pussy, Eddie." The Moth Meg, destroying the patriarchy with that profile pic I see. Social embargo for Venom is up. I talk about this a lot in my review, but this is a movie that somehow slipped through a wormhole from 2004. That's my biggest take. It's a movie that spilled from the pre-MCU era through a crack in time and space. Beatrice Verhoeven. Venom wasn't as bad as everyone was saying it was going to be. Tom Hardy is and always will be a great actor, and I laughed a lot, but I'm not sure whether that was intentional or not. Post-credit scene is fire. I bet you Beatrice has a poster of Tom Hardy on her wall when she touched Perry Nemiroff. Significant chunks of Venom don't work at all, but there is some serious charm to the Eddie-Venom relationship. Not sure I had the intended reactions to some scenes, but fun is fun, even when it's totally ridiculous, right? It's too bad they didn't go for the R rating though. I agree. And Tom Horriganson, sorry to say that Venom is pretty much a complete failure. A tonal mess that feels 15 years old, ignoring the storytelling strides that the superhero genre has made in recent years. A few fun Venom-centric moments aside, it has nearly nothing to offer. Don't get your hopes up. So they dropped the ball with this one, and after the Predator being mediocre as well, is there anything they can do right over there in Hollywood? Why is it so hard to make a goddamn good movie? I have a couple of theories, but I won't go into them in this video. It seems that Venom isn't an outright hit for Sony Pictures, nor is it a dud like some were expecting, though it's clear that there are some critics who believe the movie is an unquestionable failure. It can sit right in the middle and possibly satisfy long-time comic book fans as well as general audiences who aren't familiar with the character, considering how long the movie has been in development, not to mention the fact that quite a few of the people behind the camera were responsible for Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy, including Spider-Man 3. It's not too surprising that the Venom adaptation may feel like it belongs in another era. Specifically, one prior to the modern comic book renaissance ignited by Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight and Jon Favreau's Iron Man. However, it's worth noting that these are merely reactions, not reviews. A more nuanced take on the movie should be expected from critics as the movie's release date nears. For now, Sony Pictures will be looking to see how Venom performs at the box office over its opening weekend, which will be indicative of the film's success. Plus, the future of Sony's new Marvel universe may be dependent on Venom's commercial success. Thanks, Sony. Just quit the superhero business, will ya? There you have it. First impressions are Venom is mediocre at best. I'll wait for it to come out on. Thanks for dropping by and for your continued support. YouTube's algorithm hurts my feelings. I'm outraged. See yous next time.